And he won't say nothing to defend himself.
To tear down the institutions, never mind the fact that if ever the Hamasniks got the LGBTQs alone in a room, it would end with blood, obviously.
Gays for Palestine is very different than Palestine for gays.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, but none of that mattered, and I think that you're seeing the wages of that today. You know, again, it feels like the gaslighting is so strong at this point that it's absolutely maddening. And some people are waking up to it. You know, I have liberal Jewish friends who are suddenly waking up to the fact that they're not part of the intersectional coalition. They spent years denying that they weren't part of it. Oh, well, you know, they're just anti-Zionists. They're not anti-Semites. Oh, well, you know, sure, BLM is saying that it's in favor of Palestine, but they don't mean they're against Jews. They're just intersectional peoples. And now they're realizing that, well,
the problem here with Ben Shapari, that if you're against the Israeli occupation of the Palestinian, then you hate Jewish. If you're against the mass killing of Gazian citizens and the bombing of churches and mosques and hospitals and buildings and children and the murder of almost 4,000, if you say, no, that's wrong, then you hate Jews. So he wants to connect this, that if you are against Israel's policy of murder and occupation, then you must hate Jewish people. Then the shameful thing is, if you want to connect those two, then you are disrespecting the Jewish communities all over the world. Many Jews do not agree with Israel. A matter of fact, like 3 days ago, hundreds, they went to the Capitol, about 500 got arrested to protest against the war in Israel. And they're all Jewish. The movement is called If Not Now. I pay I think $19 a month, and they're Jewish for Peace. Not all Jews think like you, Ben.
Well, you know, too little, too late. I'm glad that you're doing it. Mm-hmm. I'd be gladder if you guys would recognize who are the people who actually hate you. But yes, I mean, in terms of has the West lost? I mean, there's no such thing as a permanent victory. And so I think that this can be the beginning of a Western realization. This can be the beginning of the West getting truly awakened, right? Woke in the proper sense, where the West realizes that its civilization is under threat. That happens once apparently every 20 years or so.
People are all against you, Ben.